Hello and welcome to Trending News. Today, following the unexpected arrests of two alleged Mexican drug lords in Texas, investigators suspect one of them might have tricked the other into boarding a plane to the U.S., according to three law enforcement officials. Joaquin El Chapo, Guzman Loera's son, and a Sinaloa cartel co-founder, Ismael El Mayo Zambada Garcia, were arrested in El Paso on Thursday, announced Attorney General Merrick Garland. Details of the arrests: Joaquin Guzman Lopez arrived in Chicago under the custody of FBI, DEA, and HSI agents on Friday morning. Both Guzman Lopez and Zambada Garcia have been indicted in the U.S., facing numerous charges related to the Sinaloa cartel, including involvement in deadly fentanyl manufacturing and trafficking networks. Law enforcement sources are investigating whether Guzman Lopez deceived Zambada into flying to the U.S. The plane initially landed in New Mexico before heading to El Paso, where both men were taken into custody. Guzman was subsequently flown to Chicago, while Zambada remained in El Paso, expected to appear in federal court on Friday. One theory suggests Guzman decided to surrender, believing he would receive more favorable treatment if he brought along another significant cartel figure. The arrests were part of a joint effort by HSI and the FBI targeting the cartel. Background on the Sinaloa cartel: the crime kingpin El Chapo was arrested in Mexico, extradited to the U.S., and sentenced to life plus 30 years in 2019. His son, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, was apprehended by U.S. authorities in Texas on July 25, 2024. The Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels are central to the synthetic drug crisis in the U.S., including fentanyl and methamphetamine, as stated by the DEA's 2024 National Drug Threat Assessment. Statements and impact: Attorney General Garland emphasized the deadly threat posed by fentanyl and the Justice Department's commitment to holding cartel leaders accountable. Another of El Chapo's sons, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, was arrested in Mexico in January 2023 and extradited to the U.S. He pleaded not guilty to drug and money laundering charges. In 2018, a federal grand jury indicted Joaquin and Ovidio Guzman Lopez on charges of conspiring to distribute drugs in the U.S. Last year, Joaquin, Ovidio, and two other sons of El Chapo, Ivan and Alfredo Guzman Salazar, were also indicted. The four brothers, known as Los Chapitos, took over their father's drug trafficking networks. Further arrests and cartel dynamics: the Sinaloa cartel consists of four criminal organizations, including Los Chapitos, who pushed for fentanyl to become a major part of the cartel's business. Zambada Garcia, co-founder and co-head of the cartel, has faced internal conflict with Los Chapitos. Zambada Garcia's recent indictment in the U.S. charges him with conspiracy to distribute fentanyl. DEA Administrator Ann Milgram stated that his arrest strikes at the core of the cartel responsible for many drug-related deaths in the U.S. The DEA's report indicated that despite alleged orders to stop trafficking fentanyl, the drug continued to be seized in large quantities at the border, suggesting the ban was a public relations move. The U.S. saw an estimated 107,543 drug overdose deaths last year, mostly from synthetic opioids like fentanyl. The Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels manufacture fentanyl in Mexico and ship it to the U.S.